So let's be free.
Deal with this. You're not free. I'll show you how to be free from the limitations that you place on yourself and the limitations that others try to place on you to be free in spirit. Because there's something funny that I realized when I decided to go deep into the woods for God who knows how long. I wanted to get away from society. I was just tired of it and I felt so trapped. I was just so annoyed of everyone, and I felt like everybody was just trying to make choices for me, and I didn't like that. I felt very limited. So I just packed up my bags, said bye to my dog, and left. But the more I spent out here, the more bears I fight, the more moons I see, the more I realize that I'm still not free. Despite being away from all the shenanigans, something had me chained. I thought it was the bills, the people, the child support, the roundabouts, the lights. It was me. It was me who was holding on to these chains. Once I realized this, I saw that there were many others who were like me, who had the same chains that I once did. Although all of these limitations weren't put on by me, I was the one who had the key to free myself from them, and I never used it until now. You could finally be free, my friend, and live life to its fullest extent. But before we could set ourselves free, we need to find out what type of chains are attached to. According to my scientific discoveries and my scientific team, we have found that there is in fact 5 possible chains that could be attached to you. So let's go through each one. Hello. This chain is not very fun to deal with, but it can be easily be let go of, because all you simply have to do is let go. The past is haunting you. Yes, you just woke up and you're feeling very angry for no reason. It is barely the start of the day. You're filled with rage, and you're also filled with a sense of sadness. You keep looking back to those past memories, those people that have hurt you, those moments that are not necessarily the best or have been the best, but right now things aren't so great. You keep escaping to something that was once. If this sounds like you, well, you have a chain of the past. No matter how hard that thing was or how annoying that was, it's no longer present and simply doesn't matter anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have to grieve, we have to deal with things. It's not like, oh, something happened, it's a new day, hooray. Some things hurt, and that's okay. We just can't let those things stop us from living. And this is one of the reasons why I'm making this video, is because who doesn't want to live? I'm out here enjoying this moment right now, not thinking of what happened yesterday. Yeah, maybe those bad times could kick in once in a while, but I'm not going to let it stop me from doing anything that I want to do. And frankly, you shouldn't either, at all. It's important to reflect on it and learn from it, but to live in it, to deem it as fixable when it's not, it's just torture to yourself. There's a difference between dealing with stuff and just flat out crying too much about it. Cry about it, yeah. Be sad about it. Use your emotions. Feel your emotions. Don't let whatever happened stop you. Sometimes when we're in those moments, when we're just filled with rage and sadness, we don't see that. I'm letting this thing that happened a long time ago influence me and stopping me from what I really want to do. Yeah, the past can hurt, but we could learn from it. And that's what the past is. There's just a bunch of lessons. It's not some sad movie that you play over and over in your head. If you do that, you're never going to be present. You're never going to see what you really have in front of you. Free yourself, my friend. Please, free yourself. Free yourself from the past and let go. Trust me, you'll be happier. Judgments. It's gonna get dark soon, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't know what I'm doing. It's gonna get dark soon. It's gonna be pitch black. I don't know how to get down from here. I'm gonna die. Who cares about what people think? I'm out here in public, as you can tell, just filming a video, and I frankly don't necessarily care what people think. And there's a beauty in that, because that in itself allows you to live more, to do what you really want to do. I mean, there's a balance. Internally, we're gonna care about what people think about us. It's in our nature. You're walking outside with that intention and that judgments above you, thinking, what are people going to think? Do people really want me here in this social environment? That doesn't matter. They don't matter. Those people are strangers, and their judgment is not going to be accurate because they don't see the whole picture. They just see an image. They see you. You are enough. All right? It's so beautiful out here. Almost fell. Their judgment isn't going to be accurate, and whatever they say is up to them. And you don't have control over what they think or say. It isn't the dictation of reality. And it's something that I used to think, that what people said or thought about me or others was how reality was, which is entirely not true because, frankly, I don't know if you looked around, but there is a lot of stupid people out here. You gotta really differentiate who is really here to give you valuable criticism and to put you down simply because they feel bad about themselves. When someone sees you, you're so proud, you're so confident of being who you are, how you want to present yourself, they get jealous of that. They don't have that strength to be themselves. They have that desire to just put you down because they have nothing else better to do. Or they feel bad about themselves, so they want to project that onto you. And you just can't let that get to you because it's not true. It's just their insecurities put onto other people. So their judgment doesn't matter. Criticism is given to you for your help, to help you as an individual, not to bring you down. So, yeah. This one's an interesting one. You're scared of the change. You're comfortable with where you are. I was too. I didn't realize this until I actually went deep into reflection and saw why don't I want to let go of certain things from the past. And this attaches to the chain of the past, I guess, just a little bit. I realized that I wasn't letting go of my old version of myself because I already knew him. I was comfortable with him. I'm just very, not disappointed, but I'm just very, ill. How could I do that to myself? How could I not let go of the past version of me? That's something that I really hate. It's just the fact of being too comfortable to do what you really want to do. And you can't let comfortability, number one, and you just can't let fear of letting go of the past you stop you from achieving the better version of you. Simple, I know, but really realize as to why you're not letting go of those things. Why aren't you doing the things that you want to do? I want you to see, and if there is some fear in that, well, there is a fear of you, and I need you to do one thing. Let go of him. Let go of her. You are not the person you were a year ago, a week ago, yesterday even. If you're scared of doing something, then you're doing the right thing. Whether it be getting on a roller coaster or making that risky decision that you know will get you up there. You know will advance your career. And if it fails, well, you tried. Please let go of the old version of yourself and hug and embrace the new version of you. I want you to reflect and really realize if this is the case for you. Now, this is for my overthinkers. You see this? You see all of this? All these people? All of those houses or those lights, all those people? I am the master of overthinking for them because overthinking is my specialty. But I have learned how to deal with overthinking. I have learned how to slash it out of my life. I used to treat the future like if it was fixed. If I thought about it enough, if I overthought it, if I planned it enough, it would go the way I wanted to. But that isn't the case. And I don't know if that's the case for you, but if it is, it's stopping you from living. You need to be mindful enough to know that what you're doing right now is overthinking. And you have to really be there for yourself to stop yourself from overthinking everything in your life. Whatever is going to happen in the future is determined by what you do right now. Overthinking it is not going to allow you to live, number one. And overthinking it is not going to magically make it happen. Because to overthink every moment of your life, leading up to whatever you want to be, it's cutting yourself short, honestly. I mean, yeah, it's important to have goals. Set those goals. Have a realistic expectation of how am I going to get up there? How am I going to achieve that? Well, a simple way isn't just to overthink about it and just obsess over it. Yes, obsess over it, but don't obsess it to the point where you're not even doing anything about it. You're just there stuck in your room. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and you keep going on that loop. The ambition's there, but the action is not there, and I need you to take action. Without the action, where are you living? Look at me now. I'm recording a video, and wherever the hell this is, because I wanted to take action, and I did. And I'm so glad I did, and I encourage you to do as well. You shouldn't be coming up with this step-to-step plan of how to live your life, because that isn't life. Life is just life. Life is just what you see, what you feel right now. Not what is or what will be. It's just what it is right now in the present moment. It's so nice to see the present, not being stuck up on whatever the hell happened yesterday or what will happen. You know? Anxiety and depression is not cool. Perfectionism, perfection. There is nothing that is perfect in this world. The only thing that would be perfect is Jesus Christ himself. But that's Jesus Christ. We're human. We're bound to make mistakes, and that's okay. I want you to know that you can make your life whatever you want it to be. All right? You can make it delightful with the right effort and resilience, but you're not striving for perfection. You're not striving for a perfect life because that just simply doesn't exist. Oh, damn, I made a mistake. How could I ever do that? Oh my, ugh. It just doesn't help you at all. It doesn't help the people around you either because you're going to see imperfections everywhere. When you start to look for something in something, anything, you will see it. If you start to look for imperfections in others, you will definitely see it. If you ever do that, you will never be at peace for obvious reasons. And there is a beauty in mistakes because it is an opportunity for you to learn something new. And some people don't take it. Some people actually take it and they keep making mistakes over and over and they're not afraid of it. Not at all. Making mistakes is something that you shouldn't be afraid of. Alright? Whoever told you that is just too scared to live. And you shouldn't be like them. Please live, my friend. Please. I don't expect you to conquer all of these chains in a matter of a day. No one does because Rome wasn't built in a day. And there's going to be times where we're all going to slip up because we're just not perfect. Even though I touched up on these subjects very briefly, I still want you to know that each one can be conquered. I think I'm going to have to return to civilization because the bears, they're really getting to me, man, mentally. And if you would like me to do a video on a specific chain, I sure as hell would like to. I think I'm in a pickle here. That's gonna do it for today. Goodbye. Subscribe, like the video.